Welcome to day 2 out of 13 of these light language transmissions. Today we are transmitting Pleiadian light language. I always say we because it's me and my galactic friends, me and my support team from other dimensions. So today's theme is Pleiadian light language. And just so you know what it's all about, basically 13 days until the next edition of my light language course, which is the body of work that I've created to help people understand light language, activate their own light language, because it's not just for a chosen few. Literally, it's available for every willing person, Starseeds, light workers, coaches who want to have an energetic tool for transformation and activation. So this beautiful course, or rather a journey, I know I call it light language course, but it's more of a journey into expression, journey into working with energy, is starting in 12 days. Yesterday was 13, today we're on day 2, so it's still 12 days to join. If this is something you want to pursue on a deep level, if you want to activate your own language of light, if you want to learn how to use it with precision and with intention or with understanding and being able to tell different light languages apart, this is exactly what we'll be going to pursue within the light language course. We've got a beautiful group of souls who are already on board. If you want, you can join us. This is going to be more just theory and transmissions and activations and a whole plethora of work within this course. But on a run-up, I'm doing these transmissions. And the transmissions of light languages are slightly different than what we'll be doing within the course, because here I am just transmitting energy to you. I'm giving you the energetic upgrades with consciousness technology from beings of light, from higher dimensions that I work with. Whereas I want to take you behind the scenes in the light language course so you can learn how to do it yourself. You can download these codes, you can transmit it in the form of light languages just as I do. So this is something we'll be doing. We're starting in 13 days with live sessions, but there's also a whole bunch of amazing, powerful recordings and activations already stored, available for instant access. So if you're interested, bit.ly/LL course, or you can head to Linktree if you're on TikTok, or you just can reach out with any questions or inquiries. But what I'm doing now on the warm-up to the light language course is just transmitting you different upgrades from different races, so you get a chance to familiarize yourself with different frequencies, but also to receive. So here within this space, within these transmissions, there's nothing to learn. This is a purely energetic transmission. If you want to learn a little bit about what consciousness technology is, I've posted on in comments, I've got a free class on just consciousness technology, which is so-called light codes. You can access it, and I'll be giving you the foundations of it. If you want to go deep, all in, and literally master this modality, then I invite you on board a light language course. But today, I'm just here transmitting consciousness technology. And today's transmission specifically is a Pleiadian transmission. Pleiadians are very high vibrational beings with incredible power in their language. And Pleiadians are literally the essence of photonic light. And what Pleiadians can assist us with is a number of things, but they all center around holding light in our body. And today I've been prompted to do the light language activation so that you can basically release shadows. This is a light language transmission to help you with your shadow work and with transmuting darkness into light. So this is what we'll be going to do today. There will be specific codes and frequencies that you will receive into your energy field, whereby you will be able to release some of the densities, some of the things that are holding you back. And from my own experience, doing all the inner work, shifting from a life of really stress and misery, and literally a big squeeze rather than abundance, into really ease and abundance and happiness, these codes have assisted a lot, because the biggest thing, people think that we need to activate more in our fields. But in fact, I feel like the greatest breakthroughs come from deactivating and from releasing. Because sometimes, and this is a little bit of a sneak peek to how consciousness technology works, sometimes when we just upload more codes, they wash by. They don't really stick in our field. And unfortunately, that is quite common. People do activation after activation after activation, but they don't hold these codes. They literally just hold a bit, and the rest doesn't stick. And this is usually because of the densities and set perceptions and systems and programs that are running the show, coming from our past life, from our ancestry, from collective consciousness, from your childhood, from conditioning. And a massive part of shifting into higher levels of consciousness, higher consciousness bands, is not just activating and storing and anchoring into higher frequencies, which, by the way, yes, we do that within light language, and this is what we'll be doing in a second in Pleiadian. But a massive, massive part of that is actually releasing, letting go, and literally getting rid of what is no longer serving us. In the personal development world, they call it limited beliefs or limiting perceptions. And yes, that is a part of it. However, energy work is not mindset work. It goes much deeper, because in the mindset work, we only go and change beliefs. We don't go to the core of why these beliefs are there in the first place. So let's say personal development paradigm tells you, okay, if you're not feeling abundant, or if you've got poverty mindset, then from now on, you're not going to believe that rich people are bad. You're going to believe that rich people are good. But it doesn't address, okay, why do you actually believe that, let's say, being rich is evil? Or why are you scared of abundance? Has something happened in this life, in past lives, whatever, that caused this pattern of beliefs to actually happen? So what we're doing with energy work is we are actually transmuting it. We are actually going to the core. So what I want to explain before we go into the transmission, before you sit back, relax, and receive, I would like you to understand that this transmission of Pleiadian light language, of Pleiadian codes to release darkness, to assist you with shadow work, will be twofold. On one hand side, you will receive right here and right now, as you are relaxing into it, as you are in a receiving mode. But the biggest shift will occur once those unconscious beliefs that you may be holding, those limiting patterns, those programs, will get a chance to be integrated by your unconscious mind. So what may happen following this transmission, you may start spotting certain belief systems, certain paradigms that are basically holding you back in various areas of your life. And they will float to the surface to be cleared and to be transmuted, to be changed to beliefs that serve you more. But what the Pleiadian codes and Pleiadian light language will do, it will literally shine very, very high frequency light into the darkest spaces to let these beliefs and paradigms loose. But your responsibility after this transmission will be to spot them and to actually be sensitive to letting them go and replacing them with something that serves you more. So if you are ready for this set of codes, send me a telepathic yes. And let's get started. We're going to get started by taking a few deep breaths. Allow yourself to relax as you're breathing. Feel your ribcage expanding. Feel your lungs expanding. And just allow your body to receive oxygen in a relaxed way. This will serve us in preparing the physical body for this high frequency transmission of Pleiadian light language that will allow you to expand your zone of comfort, that will allow you to let go of some of the shadows and densities that you still hold in your energetic field and let them go once and for all, in the purpose of shifting into your highest timeline, your highest frequency band. So keep breathing in, and as you're breathing in and out, also imagine that you are sat on a big fallen tree trunk. This wood element symbolizes the earth and your connection to this beautiful planet. It's solid, it's supporting you, it's supporting your root as we are opening up to those higher frequencies of light. That's right. And as you are opening up to receive, request your body to show you what it feels like to be in the receiving mode. Let every cell, every particle of your being open up on a deep structural level to receive those frequencies so that they can integrate to your field. And now, as you are ready, as you are grounded to the planet Earth through your root, through your feet, open up your crown chakra. Imagine that there is a window up there and the curtains are being pulled. The window opens because that Pleiadian frequency contained in Pleiadian language will come to you through your crown. So there's nothing to do now. Just receive as these codes that will help you transmute darkness into light and shine light onto any shadows come from Pleiadian collective consciousness in the form of Pleiadian light language. Shukutu siutu siutu shutu sitata sitata shutu tu sumana kasata takatutu titia satata shutu tu sitatu tu shu e shakasakatita tu kusutu kushutu ta sitata situ tu su e ashata kasitu tu kusuna manasetu tu shuta sita tu kusata te asa e ashutu masitata sikutu tu ta shita sitata tu sutu tu kusa e ashata sitata shutu tu situ ta sina na manasata ke tu ta sitata ta shutu tu situ tu su e ashutu tu situ tu kushutu tu situ tu sio tu sutu tu shuti ta situ tu shutu te seka to kutu shutu ya sita to sita ta sita to shutu to sita to shutu ta sita ta sita ta kata kutu kote ya ta sutu to mana shata sita to shutu to sita to suda sha shutu sita to 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 shu e shata kasita ka sutu kuta pata kata mene ko sutu kuta shita ta sita su mana na shutu ko sika ta kasita ta kasutu ko sutu ko suku to suku ta sita shutu sutu da sita to sutu to sutu to sutu to sutu to sutu to sutu to su e shoto kasika ta kata suku to kuta manasa ta shutu sita ta shutu to situ to e shata kasika ta kata sutu ko to sita ta shutu to sita ta sita to e shakasi ko to kuta mana kata sutu ko to apaka ta kata ko te kata kana mana ka shutu sutu ta ni manasa e shutu sutu ko to da sita ta katu to suta ti to suta ta manasa e shakuto ko ta kata ko to manasa ta kata ko to kuta kata ta manaka shu e shutu to situ to sutu to sutu to sutu to sutu to shutu to su. So first we have activated your third eye, your inner vision. There was a lot of work going on in this part, in your third eye, in your inner vision, in your insight. This is to activate your eyes and the eyes of your mind so that you can see the areas where you need to release, and you can spot patterns that you have not previously been able to spot. You can spot things that are not serving you and that you can see how you can release them. So they have just activated your inner vision, your insight, so you can see more of it. But this is not the end of this transmission, it's just the beginning. So let me open up and channel some more, and then I will explain what's going on. You just relax and receive. Shkuto ke sika to kuto mana ka to shkuto sita ta shuto to seta na mana sita to shuto to sito to suto ta mana e shuku sakata ka te to kuto ka ma ka seta to shuto to sita to kuto ta te kuto mana ka ta ti osu e shata sita ta sito to shuto to sito na mana se e ya shuto su mana ni suto kuta ti ka ta ko suku to ma e shaku suku te ka pa ka ta ka na ko to shuto kuto samana na shuto to sito to suma e ya shuri ku suku to me yata sete yo e shuturi ya masekutu ya aya shuti ya saya shutu si e asciutto sita ta asciutto to sita ta asciutto ta sita ta asciutto to si e a tutto sciutto ya se kata katu na kuto shuta ka ya sakata kata to suto te mena na asciutto to sita ta se e a kata kata kuto se kata kamana kata kusuto ya makasi kata kusuto to ya sei e a to shuma ya kasara e kala kolo kula ki kasaka te ya tutto to shuti ya e sha to suti ya mana se ya to kusukuro kare kara kuru turu suru turu suru turu aru turu ya sarata ya to shutura maresti ya tarashu era sakara me kara kuru kusi kata ramana ne sita da shutu tu ya era tu sutia satia sutu setu sieta kashuta sita kamana na sutu tu sute ya e shutu ta situ ta shutu tu su e shutu masitu tu shutu tu masu e shutu ta masitu tu shutu masu na masiku tu kusutu tu shutu ta sita ta kotu te ti sutu tu shutu tu situ tu situ tu sia e tu shuku te kaya sakata manakata kutu sutu tu wa ta ramakaya o sia e shutu sita tu ya tu shutu tu ya sata kata ti kutu mana na shutu tu sita tu su e shutu situ ta mana sete yu tu shutu ku si kata kata kutu kutu koma e shuku tu kata si kata 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 tu tu ti ta ta sata kata kata tu na shutu tu si e shutu tu situ tu su e shuk si kata kata kutu wut kutu shutu situ tu sutu ta sita ta shata ta mena na situ tu shutu ka sita kata shuku tu kusiu e shata tu situ tu situ ta sita ta certo tu kata kata tu shutu sita mana na shutu tu situ tu e shuku tu siku tu kota parte ya tu shutu ka sika ta kama e shutu ku siku tu siku tu kota siku tu kota kata ku shuku te ma shutu situ tu shutu ta sita ta sata ta te kutu ta pakata kata no shutu ta situ tu e shutu ma di sita ta shuku tu mesitu tu tapata tutto come che casciuto situ tu sutu tu situ tu sutu tu. So what has been happening now is this Pleiadian frequency has been working on your field, almost like dispersing clouds. What's been represented to me is a lot of energy has been uploaded to your field as we are releasing densities, as we are shining the light through any darkness, any collective programming, any karmic patterns, any ancestral patterns. They are all being loosened up. Things are being set in motion. It's like the clouds are dispersing. So this frequency is already starting to work in your field. And over the coming days and maybe even weeks, you will have a chance to transmute it in a conscious level, what is going on now energetically. So you will start spotting patterns that no longer serve you, and you will have a chance to clear and release them and replace them with programs and patterns that are serving you better. And so far, this has been working around your head, around the upper bit of your energetic body, around your upper chakras, but we're going to move down. Pleiadian frequency always comes from the top to the bottom, and I feel the next part of this transmission is going to target your solar plexus and maybe the lower chakras as well. So open up to receive some more. Kiri kutushutu tisita ta seta ta tutushuta ta kasita kamana kata kutu kuta bakata kata kutika ta kutu para kata kata kutika mana seta ta shutu kusia kata kutu tsutu tietietu e shoko ta mani kata kasitu kutu mana kata katu tu situ tu situ tu sata ta shutu tu sutu ta seku era kara katu no mana ne sutu kushutu katsia kata ku ya ta kashu mene kasita tu e shutu te ya seta kata kutu mana kata kata kutu kuta tietu kushuta ta sita ta kata e shoko to ma seta kata situ kutu sita kamana situ tu e shuna mana situ tu aya shutu kosi kutu shutu kusukutia tusu e ashutu razio sutura miniana sutu tu shitu tu sutara kara tus kira karakuti na mana situ tu shutu tu situ tu seta ta sita tu shutu tu situ tu sutu tu na mana shutu kusutu tu situ tu kusutu e ashutu ya seta ta ya tu mana na kate tu kutu ta kate ya mana kate sutu tu shutu te ya seta kate na na sukutura kira kalakia era kuro kushutu ya seta kasita ta mana shutu tu siu e no mana shutu kusiku tu kusita ta sita kada shita ta sita ta baseta ta mana na sita ta tsi na mana shutu tu sita kata sita kutu shuta ta sita ta na mana na su e tu shutu kusiko to kata kwaka ta mana shutu kusitu tu kushukutu e shutu kusi e shukutu si e kushutu si e kushutu si shutu si shutu si shutu si shutu si shutu si shutu si itata shutu su. Okay, this coded transmission has now naturally been coming to an end. The codes that have meant to be uploaded now are working also on your lower chakras, especially the solar plexus area. But naturally, this transmission is now easing off. The codes are working in your field, and there is no more new codes coming in. This is as much as your field can take at this particular time. This is perfectly guided, channeled, and protected for your highest good. So any more will not be beneficial. Therefore, we are going to wrap this transmission up with elevated emotion of gratitude, appreciation, love, or whatever elevated feeling you will choose to send to the Pleiadian collective, to send it to my guides and your guides, but especially the Pleiadians who have facilitated this transfer of energy from the collective consciousness onto us. Please send gratitude as a wakeful frequency from your heart. Let it flow out and out and out in a big resonant wave. And that will not just be a nice thing to do for the Pleiadians, but it will also seal this transmission, seal these codes into your energetic field so they can start working in your field, working on releasing more and more densities, helping you with your own inner work, shadow work. So right now, I want you to take deep breaths in. Think again about grounding yourself. You've received a lot of cosmic frequencies. So right now, it is very important that we enter a period of integration. And as you're coming back to your physical body, coming back to your senses, please know that the transmission is now complete. However, the work has only just begun, because right now, as you enter the integration period, you need to open yourself up to new perceptions, new thoughts, and now your mind And your subconscious mind and your higher self will guide you to show you areas where shadows are still lurking. Will show you the areas where you can shift into more light and lightness. Where there's heaviness, there can be lightness. So take a few more deep breaths. And as we're preparing to close this immersion, just imagine that all the energy that you may have unconsciously merged with any other person that is participating in this transmission is returning back to you. Everybody pulls the energy back to themselves and returns any energetic ties, cords, or bonds to the rightful owner, as I also pull my energy back, and as we disconnect and come back to complete and utter sovereignty. This transmission is now complete. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have finished the energetic part. You can let me know in the comments how it was for you. I can see a few people here. Heather says, thank you. Such a surge of beauty, love, and receiving in such a high vibration will overflow in gratitude inside and out to all. So happy for that. Feel free to share it forward, tag your friends, anybody who could benefit from that. Let it be spread. It's been sent unconditionally with love, light, and pure intentions from me and from my Pleiadian guide. So let it spread, let it share. There's a lot of shadow work for all of us as a collective, so hopefully this helped. You can see the TikToker saying thank you so much, and sharing away. Thank you so much. You can keep sharing. Manifest with Sandy. Sandy says, I'm feeling grounded again now after the last part. And before she said, thank you for this, I feel like I'm floating in the clouds. Erica says, thank you so much. I need this. I'm going to do it over because I couldn't do it. So I listen. I'll be doing it again. Okay, so I would say, just please, I would say do not listen to this again until you've integrated. If you haven't listened fully, then by all means, yes. You can go by, especially if you join on TikTok or join midway through the transmission, you can go through the whole transmission again. However, what I would say is do not repeat it until you've allowed integration period. It's not about uploading as much codes into our life as possible. It's about actually integrating it with our experience, because things work energetically, but when we involve our conscious mind, we've got a chance to really then get to kind of integrate it with our life and actually do something with it, because the codes work and then we need to integrate them. Birdie says, tears of joy and gratitude. Thank you. Linda says, so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of you, to participate and co-created this transmission and this energetic vortex with us. Someone says, Deep says, this was needed. Thank you. Shelley says, Aurea, beautiful. I've begun working with a Pleiadian, speaking the light language. It's powerful to share with people. I'm so happy. Shelley activated her Andromedan language a while ago in my light language course. And now the second one activated a Pleiadian. Congratulations, Shelley. I mean, you are unstoppable. Shelley is also an awesome person if anybody is interested in animal communication, but Pleiadians, it's amazing. As you can see, when you embark on this journey yourself with galactic beings, with light languages, it's just like not just one language. There's a plethora of them available, and over the next 11 days, because today is day 12, 13, you experience 11 different transmissions. But my point is, you can activate those languages in yourself, and I'm happy to help with that as a light language guide within my light language course. But yeah, there is such a beautiful, beautiful plethora of frequencies to choose from to enhance your work as a practitioner, or enhance your life, even if you are not a practitioner. So feel free to reach out if you want to explore more. For now, we're going to wrap this up, and I will see you tomorrow we will have guess which language. Okay, let's test your psychic skills. Is anybody gonna guess what language I'm gonna transmit tomorrow? Let's play a bit of a psychic game. What light language I'm gonna be transmitting in tomorrow in day day 3. Let me know whether you've got any ideas. Have a go. What language is coming tomorrow? Because I've got a plan, but I haven't told anyone. So let's see if you can tap and if you can have a guess what we've got tomorrow. Christine says Arcturus. No, it's not going to be Arcturus. Arcturus is coming, but not tomorrow. Anders says Lyran. Dorica says Lyran Avian. No. I'm waiting for the right guess. I'm waiting for the right guess. I've got it all planned out. Okay, give you a clue. It's not going to be a galactic language tomorrow. It's going to be a different language. So anybody? Mintaka? No, Mintaka is coming. That's going to be really testing for me because Mintaka is sounds like nothing like a human language. So yeah, Lemurian Birdie, the award for the most intuitive person on live comes to Birdie, Dorica, and Anders, who all guessed at the same time. It's going to be Lemurian. Yes, it is going to be Lemurian. So I'll see you in the Lemurian transmission tomorrow, same time, 8 a.m. Costa Rica or Mountain Time. And have a beautiful rest of your weekend. And sending you lots and lots and lots of love. Okay, one last question from Linda. I was walking and not fully connected, but allowed the frequencies. Would you recommend to wait to listen again? Was planning on doing some, but might not be necessary. If you were connecting with it, even if you weren't like sat or whatever, those frequencies will probably hit you. Listen to your higher self. If you need to, repeat it in a couple of days' time. But for now, I would say 48 to 72 hours, have a look whether anything is floating up to the surface, especially when it comes to shadow work, any limitations, anything like that coming up to your level of awareness. If that is then probably you'll be absolutely fine for now. I would rather proceed with caution with energetic work because it seems like it's not much. I'm just speaking light language. But goodness me, what's going on behind the scenes and your energy field is quite powerful. So yeah, take it easy. And other than that, I'll see you tomorrow in the Lemurian transmission. See you. Sending you lots of love.